Hello everyone. So this is lecture one of our channel. So in this channel, we will be covering mostly topic related with UPSC preparation. So we will not talk anything nonsense related with you can crack UPSC in 10 days, 20 days, 15 days, something like that. We will be covering topics, not like I don't want you to be like a cult member of UPSC. I want you to learn from learn, just learn. So I will be covering statistics first, since I do not find much content for statistics as a optional in YouTube. Not many are there which are dedicatedly related with UPSC preparations and covering all the topics of UPSC. So, without wasting any further of your time, without wasting any of your further time, let's start with first topic of statistics, which is probability. Probability. So I assume you have already heard of probability way before. In 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, you might have heard about probability. Even probability is always kept as a last chapter in NCERT. And it feels like I don't know why they keep probability as a last chapter, but it is very essential. Like probability is the base of artificial intelligence, whatever you think, neural network and all the advanced AI algorithms you are seeing is based on probability. But I don't know why NCERT is keeping it at the end where not many do like to study probability and many think that probability is very easy. Yeah, probability is easy, very easy once you understand, but often people assume that it is just tossing coin, tossing dice, or something like that. No, it is way beyond that. There will be multiple factors involving in probability. So I will be covering only topics which are there in the UPSC syllabus, not advanced topic because you don't require that. Yeah, no, I know that in the statistics optional there will be some topics, advanced topic also, that I will be covering, but not far beyond that, which is not essential, will not be covered here. So yeah, just it is more related with syllabus oriented, related with statistics as a optional. So in probability, the first topic which is mentioned in UPSC also, and it is very basic general topic, but UPSC asks question related with it. It is very basic, but I have seen some questions having certain parts where they are asking questions on it. So yeah, so starting with this, the first topic is sample space and event. Please let me know if my writing is legible or not. Meanwhile, I am also dictating, so I do think there will be no issue on creating any notes or yeah. And I will request you to make notes while preparation. Means notes along with me, and if you have some doubts, do comment out or you can write a mail to me. You can connect with me anytime. Just comment in the YouTube and I will be replying there itself. Oh, yeah, let's see what I can do for you. So, first we will be covering sample space and event, in which we will be covering first sample space. So, what is sample space? So sample space is the set of all possible outcome of a experiment. But do mind, this experiment is random experiment. So why I am saying it as a random experiment? Because in random experiment, the possibilities of all outcomes coming will be there. You might have come across certain situations when you play Ludo and you want to come out of the box and you want to get six, but six is never coming. So you might be thinking that that particular dice is biased. And even if you play online, then you may face this issue. Like when you are about to win, you will not get a certain numbers, and you might be thinking that it is biased. So yeah, so here I am not talking of that dice which is biased when you are winning. So we are talking about a physical dice which has all possible outcomes. Means outcome of one will be also there, two, three, four, five, six will be there. We know only six phases are there, so six outcomes. We will never get seven or eight or nine, correct? So what will be our outcome of that dice? So we will be getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Correct? So this is what we called as a sample space, and we denote it by capital S. And mind it, we are not writing it double. I said that the set of all possible. Set means all the value will be unique. Okay, so there will be no repetitive values, or one will not present twice, two will not present thrice, something like that. Every outcomes will be present only one time. So this is the sample space of rolling the dice. Same if we talk about coin, so there will be possibilities of what? We will be possibilities of head and tail. We will get only these two outcomes. Some might be thinking like, what if coin is sitting in the edge? Like, some might be thinking like, yeah, some minds are like that. So you might be thinking like, what if coin is sitting like this in the edge? So I am not talking about that situation, and that situation will never hold true for our statistics cases. Yeah, means later on when we will be talking about biased situation, that time we will be discussing of that coin or that dice separately, where there will be biasness, but the outcomes will be fixed. Correct? So for what is sample space of rolling the, means tossing a coin, is H and P. Correct? But what if there are two, means there are two coins tossed at once? So what is the possibility? So there will be possibilities of head, correct? There will be possibilities of first head and second tail, first tail and second head, and both as tail. So this is the sample space for tossing the two coins. This is the sample space for tossing one coin. So this is all possible outcome. Okay. So I hope you understand what sample space is. So let's write the definition. Do I erase it? Let me erase it for now. So I will be erasing it also. So do keep in mind that you are writing this. So yeah, I don't know why I erased sample space. So let me write sample space once again. Sample space. So what will be the definition of sample space? So as mentioned, the set of all possible well, outcomes of a random experiment. Okay, so you can write the same example of rolling dice, which is rolling a six six-sided, whatever you write, die, which will be your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just see, I am writing in curly bracket. Okay, so you have to also see it like that. And yeah, sample space will be denoted by capital S. Now, let's talk about our second, which is event. Second, second subtopic, which is event. So, let me slightly scroll up. Will it work? Yeah. So, event. So, what is event? We got our sample space. Now, event is something like, suppose, let's talk about marriage. Okay, in marriage, you will be having your haldi ceremony, you will be having your, so first you will have engagement, then haldi, then what we call receptions. So there are several steps are there. So we call it marriage, but there are like engagement, there is haldi ceremony, there is what reception. Okay, so marriage is your sample space. Sample space. Okay. Now engagement is one event. Engagement. And then haldi ceremony, I don't know whether some of you might be having it or not, but I am writing it in perspective of mine. So I am not married yet. Oh, sorry. So haldi, and then we are having last as reception. Okay. So engagement is one event of what? Marriage. Haldi is one event of marriage. Same as reception is one event of marriage. Okay. So marriage is sample space while event is subset of this sample space. Mind it? So this combine can be an event. Some people is like एक ही दिन में हम कर लेंगे, इंगेजमेंट हल्दी रिसेप्शन सब एक दिन में कर लेंगे, ठीक है। तो वो एक इवेंट एक साथ एक इवेंट हो गया, तो हमारा मैरिज एक ही दिन में हो गया, इवेंट भी एक ही दिन में हो गया। ओके, so that is also an event. So now at that situation, what is there? That event is equal to marriage because we are doing everything, engagement, haldi, reception on same day. So event is equal to marriage, correct? And if we do engagement one day, so that is one event, haldi one day, then that is one event, correct? And we do engagement haldi on one day, that is one combined event. Okay, so now let's talk in the perspective of rolling a dice. I hope this marriage thing will stick to your mind, and event marriage, event organization is somewhat related. Okay, so now let's see, you are having rolling dice 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Correct? So what will be the event in this S? So our event can be like What is the possibilities of getting even number? Let's see. Our event is, what is the possibilities of getting an even number? So here the possibilities of getting an even number is 2, 4 and 6. Means these are the outcome which are even number out of our sample space. So this is a event. What is our event that we thought, let's organize the event of getting even number, okay, while rolling our dice. So it is 2, 4 and 6. It is an event. What is the possibilities of getting 1, 2, 3? Okay. What is the possibility? What is the outcome? So what is the possibilities or outcomes of getting 1, 2, 3? So it will be like 1, 2, 3 only, na? Because we want 1, 2, 3 as an outcome, right? So there is an event of getting 1, 2, 3. There is an event of getting even number. There is an event of getting odd number. There is an event of getting only 6. Or there is an event of getting all the numbers. Like we can say, I want an event. Let's organize an event where we roll dice and get 1 to 6. So that cases event will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Correct? So now let's write the definition of this event. I hope this example is clear to you. So let's write the definition. It is subset subset of the sample space. An event can consist of one or more outcomes. As mentioned already, 1 to 3. It can be also 1 only or 2 only. So it is subset of sample space. Okay. It will be not like you are getting 7, 8, 9, 10, which is not even in the sample space. In context of marriage, there is engagement, haldi and reception, and someone is saying, let's have a birthday also. So it will be event, but it will be not the part of our sample space. It is a separate event. It is not a part of our right now scenarios. Correct? So if marriage is our sample space, so what is the event in context of marriage is engagement, haldi and reception, not your birthday. बर्थडे आप अलग मनाओ, जैसा मनाना है मनाओ, ठीक है, हमको उसमें ना जोड़ो मैरिज को. ओके. So it is a subset of the sample space, and an event can consist of one or more outcomes. Correct? And you can write the example of, already mentioned this example, na? Rolling dice, common example everyone gives. I have given example of marriage also. Don't write that one. I don't know if you write that, you will get good marks or bad marks. But yeah, do write the example of dice and coin one. Rolling an even number. So the event here is E. So here we are denoting event by capital E, which will be 2, 4, 6. Okay. And this will also be unique. 2, 4, 6. Correct? It will not be repetitive. It is a subset set. So we are having complete set out of which a subset or certain portion. Okay. So it will be part of sample space. Correct? So event is part of sample space. So let's try one question related with this events and sample space. Okay. So just try solving it first and you can go for looking answers later. But yeah, let's have the question, example question. So question is, what is the possibility of rolling an even number on a six-sided dice? What is the possibilities of rolling even number on a six faces or six-sided dice? So it is like, what is the possibilities of getting event related with even number? Means what is the possibilities for that? Okay. So we know that our sample space is what for rolling dice? Because here we are dealing with the event. So before dealing with event, we have to know the all possibilities, all sample space related with rolling a dice. So what is our sample space here? We know our sample space is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Okay. Now let's identify the event. We know the event, identification of event, which is getting even number. So what are even numbers? So it will be subset of our sample space will be 2, 4 and 6. This 2, 4, 6 is a part of sample space. So this is our event. So what is our favorable outcome? So our favorable outcome is 2, 4, 6, which is equal to 3. We are having 3 favorable outcome. And what is total number of outcome? Total number of outcome. So which is equal to 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what is the probability of getting the event? So probability of getting this event will be favorable outcome divided by total outcome, which is 1 by 2, or we can say 0.5. So what is the possibilities or probabilities of rolling a dice and getting even number is 0.5. It is half probability. Okay. So just assume it like you are having a coin, okay, and 2, 4, 6 is written one side and all the other numbers 1, 3 and 5 is written on other side. So there are only 2 possibilities of getting 2, 4, 6. Right? Either you will get this or this. Right? So this is 0.5. So here we talk more about sample space and event. So in the next video, which will be coming very soon, there we will be talking about probability measure and probability space. So here we talked about sample space. There we will be talking about probability space. So yeah, with this I will be ending this lecture right now, but let's continue in the next lecture.